Yanda Banzo Resan, Ribada Shanson, Demban, Devere Shepan, Given the Halo Yuva, Lana Meba, Lada Menan, Sanje Jumden, Benjo, Shajan, Chazelo Judo, and Yazu, Demba, Jumden, and Dish. Rajamba Yanda Banzo, Sanje, Ribada Shanson, Devere Shep. Jiden Kemba Given the Kalo Yuva, Lana Menan, Sanje Jumden, Benjo, Shajan, Tuba, Saz. Chudo Yazu, Demba, and Jumden, the Shinshan, Rajum. Yanda Banzo, Sanje, Ribada Shanson, Demba, Devere Shep. Jiden Kemba Given the Kalo Yuva, Lana Menan, Sanje Jumden, Benjo, Shajan, Tuba, Saz, Chudo Yazu. Kanze Kanya Zowa Chatham say, Sergeant and Nakwamba. Nane Jinen de Lancho Jazon de Zekeva Jana, Manda Gonga Jado. Ije Jazo Sejo Lomo da Taban Jeden Zonan. Gombo Choni Jana, Cha Zeno Senjon de Machiman. Sendo Jawa Jana, Cha Zeno de Ranger, Siva Sumat. Yame Chenjen Jana, Cha Zeno Gombo Tuji Chedam, Tumji Chimbe. Sonome Denja Zushen de Jin Shama Cha Zemo, Tabian de Shatu. Giving as one letter, Jido, Tanam Chojo, Shindu German. Chene Trevor Lanya de Lavatama, Radun de Shingatama. Gendena Yacha Zeno de Bajia Measure Gava. Rangis and the Yazo de Tennis on Jetema Yakamara Rim. Gimase was Shubra, Melon Loda, Genda, the Shujan of the Sonam Gea, Kovadam Nejin, Radu, and Gadana, the Shiva, Sibes Olendo, and Jovaration.
To the teacher, the blessed walking one beyond, the foe destroyer, the completely perfect, fully awakened, perfect in knowledge and good conduct, Sutras, knower of the world, supreme guide of beings to the ending. Teacher of gods and humans, to you the completely and fully awakened one, the blessed one, the glorious conqueror, the subduer from the sacred land. I prostrate, make offerings, and go for refuge. To the teacher, the blessed one, the one gone beyond, the foe destroyer, the completely perfectly, fully awakened being, perfect in knowledge and in good conduct, Sutras, knower of the world, supreme guide of beings to be damned. Teacher of gods and humans, to you the completely and fully awakened one, the blessed one, the glorious conqueror, the subduer from the sacred land. I prostrate, make offerings, and go for refuge. To the teacher, the blessed one, the one beyond, the foe destroyer, the completely and perfectly, fully awakened being, perfect in knowledge and good conduct, Sutras, knower of the world, supreme guide of beings to be damned. Teacher of gods and humans, to you the completely and fully awakened one, the blessed one, the glorious conqueror, the subduer from the sacred land. I prostrate, make offerings, and go for refuge. When supreme among humans you were born on this earth, you paced outside and strife and said, I am supreme in this world. To you who are wise standing, I prostrate. With pure bodies formed supreme pure. Wisdom ocean like golden mountain, fame that blazes in the three worlds. When your eyes, to you I prostrate. With the supreme science, face like spotless moon, color like gold, to you I prostrate. You are immaculate, the three worlds are not. Incomparably wise one, to you I prostrate. The Savior having great compassion, the teacher having all understanding, the field of merit with qualities like a vast ocean. To you, the one bound with the blessings I prostrate. The purity which makes one free from attachment, the virtue which frees one from the lower elements, the one path, the sublime pure reality. To that Dhamma which pacifies I prostrate. Those who are liberated also show the path to liberation. The holy field qualified with realizations, where beloved to the moral precepts. To you, the sublime community intending virtue I prostrate. Do not commit any non-virtuous actions, perform only perfect virtuous actions. Subdue your mind with the road. This is the teaching of the Buddha. A star, mirage, flame of lamp, an illusion, a drop of dew or cloud, a dream of flash of lightning in a cloud. See conditions things as such. Through these merits, may satiate things something wherever all are seen. Subdue the flow of force, and be delivered from the ocean of suffering, of agency, sickness, and death.
Sanje Jana Zonje Jana Chanju Bada Dane Dagi Jesoje Sonam Je Dola Penje Sanje Jana Chanju Bada Dane Jazoje Dagi Jesoje Sonam Je Dola Penje Sanje Jana Zonje Jana Chanju Bada Dane Jazoje Dagi Jesoje Sonam Dola Penje Sanje Jogo.
I go for refuge and telling my life to the Buddha of Dharma and Sutras. Through the man I create by practicing giving and other perfections. May I quickly attain the state of Buddhahood for the benefit of all stations. I go for refuge and telling my life to the Buddha of Dharma and Sutras. Through the man I create by practicing giving and other perfections. May I quickly attain the state of Buddhahood for the benefit of all stations. I go for refuge and telling my to the Buddha of Dharma and Sutras. Through the man I create by practicing giving and other perfections. May I quickly attain the state of Buddhahood for the benefit of all stations.
Tamje Jamana Jaz and one that has a judgment and then Shisha one judgment. Chitenjama Jibon Deva Kano Jivan Adam Benan Jetama. Sanje Jumden de Zon, the Shisha what in the son of the Judum, Kevazawa Namachumis. Severa do Jamazon Jeteranum Jishi, Pages and Bonam Jetu, Tenum Jamato, Jurim, but Motona Mitimba. Tebeme Vanalongobraga, Sheriff Sigim, Tonam, the woman, Simjatam Jitumba, Champions and Yago, Pabe Kazona Jago. Young and they were trying to do one and yet the Shepato Papa Sanjay Major, son of brother, young Bujet, Chomager. Kusumba Mepan, the Vata Gamago, Soda Venya, Woman, Sumabata, the mother, to men on the brother, who was come on them. Kejanamanda Madivana Shinda Java Yonzo, Dawata, and the brother, Sivan, Children, and Yaji Yonzo. Devada Majima, the Tadrashim, Sanjay Jim, then the Yishel, Young and Devon. Simjatam Jana Siva, Sana Shuba, the Dana Sanjay Jundan, which they young. Tambishana Tomageva, Padangeva, Tamageva, and the Sindrus and Mandeva, Yonzu Top, Yonzu Top. Yonzu Chawanya, Tabatoma, never to Sheva, Yawatem, Ditoma, Kevan, Sozo, and the Ribach. Jemden de Jena was a mission, the one level the Manyava Observation, Judan, Drovacheva, Medimba, Temba, Tewachimberg in the level Juba, River Juba, Chamba Juba, Temba Juba, Tema Juba, Juba, Charge, Sonam Jebeji, Yens of Joa Chimba, Jimena Zuba, Kuno, and Jimena Zuba, Chimbo. Kangia, Mobadijan, no, when you do the Yishinya Mesame, Bemeta, Charles. So the page 369 is it 69? How to read sutra. So how to read the sutra? I think this was kind of the Chandrakirti thinks that mind only school, the idea of the mind only. So they may pick from the Laṅkā Sutra. Laṅkā Sutra, many times they mention about mind only, mind only. So, so the mind only school read that mind only means no external reality. So the Chandrakirti says this is not the way you read. So how to read the sutras, how the word only in the statement about the mind only does not reject external reality. This has three parts. Intention of the mind only statement in the 10 ground sutra. So this is the one of the sutra. Intention of the mind only statement in the 10 ground sutra. How external reality and the internal mind are equal with respect to existence and non-existence. So Chandrakirti is saying that external reality and the mind, if exists, both exist conventionally, both do not exist ultimately. And so number 3, the intention of the mind only statement in the descent into Laṅkā Sutra. So the intention of the mind only statement in the 10 ground sutras, the first, this has 3 parts: establishing that the word only does not reject external reality by citing the 10 ground sutra, establishing this point also through other scriptures, establishing that the word only shows the primacy of the mind. The mind is the principle. Mind saying that. Establishing that the word only does not reject external reality by citing the 10 ground sutras. So the opponent, you, Madhyamika, remain divorced of actual proof or reasoning probing suchness. So the mind-only school saying that, you always remain divorced from the actual proof. Divorced from the reality. So the mind-only school thinks that Madhyamikas is divorced from the reality, and they, because of their understanding with emptiness. But so the mind-only school thinks that Prasangika school reject every intrinsic reality, truly existence, and then there is no such thing as real for them. But because of you fear being wounded by the world, if you accept the conventional truth, but you say the conventional exists, nothing truly exists, nothing inherent exists, and everything is unreal, but the conventional realities exist, conventionally exist, relatively exist. I think this is because you are afraid of being harmed by ordinary, conventional knowledge. Because if nothing real, and then you don't, so you don't need real food to eat, or you you don't really walk, you don't really sleep, you don't really talk, because nothing is real. And then because of that, you may kind of afraid that you may be disapprove or against the mundanes or the conventional. So you say that conventional truth exists. So you have no choice but to accept the mind only as well, out of fear of being harmed by the scriptures. If you, because of you're afraid of the mundane, therefore you accept the conventional reality, and you should also accept the mind only, because if you don't accept it, you're against the sutra, scripture. So scripture, mind only school says, like particularly sutra, the descendant to the Laṅkā Sutra, and talks about the 3 realms is just the mind only. So that the opponent's argument. So he will think that this world of 3 realms is mind only. So now this is this world of the 3 realms. The 3 realms, desire realm, form realm, formless realm, and in the Buddha says it's just a mind only. Reply to this, we reply as follow: say the conquerors Buddhas, right? The words are like a field of the precious lapis lazuli. Yeah. It's kind of like, is it
Color, like blue stone. Yeah.
the blue kind of stone? Yes, it's stone. So failing to recognize it as a lapis lazuli, so you who speak of the consciousness as the real entity mistake it for water. So now say you may see in the Descent Sutra, Descent into Laṅkā Sutra, you may see there's a line where it says the three rhymes is nothing but mind. You know? So you thought, oh, the Buddha, when he says three rhymes is nothing but mind, which means Buddha really reject the external reality. So then Prasangika school said, this is almost like lapis kind of, the blue stones, when you see, oh, you thought there's water, So this is your mistake. You do not really have understanding of the scriptures, the actual meaning of the scripture. So in your desire to fetch some water of the real consciousness, so not only think the blue stone as the water, you thought this, consciousness is truly exist. So you plunge into it the earthen pot of your intellect, not yet hardened in a kiln, right? Kiln. So when, as a result, your intellect pot crumble into 100 pieces, you become an object of ridicule, right? Ridicule for those who recognize this fact. So yes, if you think that the blue stone is like water, then you thought, oh, there is a true water. So when you go closer and you look at someone prove it, this is just a stone, there's no water at all. And then the same thing you are also mistaken by reading the descent into the Laṅkā Sutra. Laṅkā Sutra says, three Ram is nothing but mind only. So you thought, oh, this is Buddha is rejecting the external